If you grew up in America, you probably remember when faith felt like it was everywhere. Church bells ringing on a Sunday morning, prayers being said in schools. You'd even hear politicians quoting scripture on live television. But now, things feel different, don't they? Fewer people are attending church services. The topic of religion often sparks more debate than devotion. And for the very first time in our history, millions of Americans are saying they don't identify with any faith at all. So it begs a pretty big question. Is America still a Christian nation? Let's rewind a bit. When America was founded, faith wasn't just an optional accessory. It was woven into the very fabric of the nation. The Founding Fathers spoke of a creator who endowed us with inalienable rights. The Bible heavily influenced early education, legal systems, and everyday moral codes. It was a time when families prayed together, schools taught virtues, and even our money carried the message, "In God we trust." For centuries, this shared faith served as a moral compass for the nation. It certainly didn't make America perfect, but it provided a sense of direction and shared purpose. But somewhere along that path, the compass started to spin. If you look at the 1950s, nearly 9 out of every 10 Americans identified as Christian. Fast forward to today, and that number is closer to 6 out of 10, and it's continuing to decline. We see churches closing their doors. For many, personal belief seems to be fading. Our culture appears to have found new things to worship: fame, unrestricted freedom, and the idea of the self above all else. In this new landscape, truth can feel negotiable. Morality can seem like it's just based on the latest opinion poll. And faith? For many, it's become a private matter, something kept behind closed doors rather than lived out in the open. So has America truly lost its faith? Maybe we're asking the wrong question. Maybe it isn't just about history or statistics, but about the heart. Because a nation isn't just its laws and landmarks, it's its people. And it's the people who ultimately shape what that nation becomes, day by day, choice by choice. So, before we definitively say, America isn't a Christian nation anymore, perhaps we should ask ourselves, are we still trying to live by the values that Christ taught? Values like love, mercy, humility, and forgiveness? Do we still hold on to the belief that faith has the power to heal a divided nation? Here's a thought. America may not look like the same Christian nation it once was on the surface, but its foundational roots still run incredibly deep. You can still find vibrant faith in small towns and bustling cities. You can find it in the quiet prayers whispered at hospital bedsides, and you can find it beating in the hearts of millions of people who still believe. So yes, America has changed. That's undeniable. But as long as there are people who are actively living out their faith, people who choose to love, to forgive, and to serve others, then the soul of America still carries a Christian rhythm. So, let's go back to that big question. Is America still a Christian nation? Perhaps not because of its politics, and maybe not even because of its past, but because of its people, the ones who still believe. Because as long as faith lives in the hearts of the people, America still has a light. And that's a light worth shining. Thanks for watching. If this message resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing for more content just like this. See you next time.